Good evening and welcome, folks. What does it say around here? I do our kid. Now, this is again an end of server. Little bit of a walk around, a little bit of a show what we've been building and stuff. So I thought I'd invite everyone to my lovely home, which I've spent the last 2 months building. It's nice, isn't it? Got some furnaces, got a crafting table, bed, a few trees over here, bit of sugar cane, a few chests with bits of wood in, and a smeltery, which is quite big, actually. Actually, no, I jest. This isn't my real home. It was my first home, and if you look at the coordinates on the minimap, we're a good fair few thousand off spawn. What I did was I spent probably the first 4 or 5 hours just travelling, getting as far away from spawn as possible, find a nice area, and I came across this place. I just wasn't happy with any of the biomes that I came across, and I probably spent about the first 2 weeks on the server here, and then I just got frustrated and thought, no, I just don't like this biome. It just annoyed me. So I decided to go back to spawn, but we'll just go by the nether first. And if you look on the minimap again, you will see that there's been quite a bit of strip mining going on in the nether, and there's a very good reason for that. And I had an idea that involved a lot of nether brick, quite substantial amounts of it. So anyway, once I got bored of where I originally set up, I went back to spawn and decided to head off in the opposite direction. So we'll just go back to spawn. Yes, and here we are, back at spawn. And by the way, kudos to the guys who built it, because it's lovely. Yeah, I'll just go up here a bit. And if you have a look down, it's a really nice sort of setup. I like castles, I like building castles, but I've not been building a castle in this setup. Ouch. It's a good job I got extra hearts. So, if we head out the north entrance, and this is exactly what I did, instead of going south where I built the other place, I came back to spawn and started again after 2 weeks on the server. Or after it had been up for 2 weeks. And we have this. The road to hell. Now these warnings are quite significant. Please don't nick stuff if you come on the server before it gets taken down, because it does look nice. And, oh yeah, sorry, these are the proper warnings. Yes. What is in this direction will lag. I've got a reasonably tasty computer. It lags mine to hell. But only for a few seconds, so it's not too bad. So I built this this road, nicely illuminated, lots and lots and lots of micro blocks. That's just a little in-joke because I'm a counsellor. And there's a reason why we're doing this at night. Yeah, that's why terracotta army. And yes, turn clouds off because you won't be able to see the top. One good thing, by the way, about these micro blocks is when you're walking along the path, it points out no, go. And you. Okay, usually bugs them out and they get stuck on them, so they can't attack you. But never mind. Right, canyon of death. Off we go. Oh. When I'm recording, it's a sword. Please, anyone will do. This is just typical, isn't it? Did you? Ouch. Please tell me my lovely, lovely sword didn't just land in the fire. And it did, didn't it? Well, it's a good job that this is the last day of the server then, I take it. So I've just lost my really, really awesome, wonderful sword. brilliant. Actually, have I lost my scythe? No, my scythe's still there. That's okay then. So, get the hunger back up. Right, before we were so rudely interrupted, yeah, was just kidding. Although, actually, given what just spawned there, yeah, Canyon of Death. Well, see, there's a bit of lag starting. Yeah, Field of Dream are usually creepers. And yes, that was a creeper. Right, we are... I should not have done this at night. Although there is a reason that I did this at night, and it's what's at the end, which looks far, far nicer at night time than it does during the day. Okay, a few more warnings. Yeah, depending on your render settings, you're entering the lag zone. When we hit that bridge there, we will lag. And that's just like a little, another in-joke to Afterlife Logi. So, yep, there goes the lag, and it's starting. It will lag for a few seconds here. It always does, because what it's loading is a little bit on the large side, and it's got rather a few bits of kit in it. Yep, that's the place. This is my gaff for this server, a little bit bigger than the one I built on the last server, which is in another video. Give it a few seconds to render. And if anyone saw my last build, they'll know that I have this slight obsession with building large smelteries. Except this time round, I built it pretty much as large as is possible. The last one I think started on about level 16 and went to block limit. This one starts at bedrock and goes to block limit, and it's still loading. There is a top to it, and it was a lot more costly than the last build, because the last build I just built out of normal seared bricks, and it just had like one row of the tank that went up. But when I was looking at that, I thought I'd like to do something cool with lava, so I built it out of entirely, virtually, glass and tanks. So you get this really cool lava effect, which is probably causing some of the lag and all. Okay, so we'll get back on the road to hell. Yep, welcome to hell, we're here. It's turned daytime. Anyone who knows me knows I'm the most unartistic person you could probably come across, but I'm actually quite proud of my sort of dragon mouth thing here that I did. We've got glowstone blocks. There's lots of micro blocks in it for like the textures upside down stairs and stuff. I do like that. We've got like flesh here because it has this sort of moving effect where the particles come off it. I thought that was quite nice for a tongue. And the only person that actually spotted this effect was Duckboy. On top of these blocks we've got lava, so you get the dripping particle effect. So it's like a bit like molten lava saliva of the dragon dripping down. A few little bits and bobs picked up from the nether to just decorate it round, and some trees round the back from the nether. That's about it for the outside. What we'll do first is we come in, right there. The floor is entirely glass. On all levels it's glass. I think we'll go to the top first. There's a little observation deck here where you get reasonably good render distance to see some of the surrounding areas. And I'm going to have to equip, yeah, I've got it equipped. Let's go right to the top. And it wouldn't be complete without hang gliding platform. So off we go. Whee! Let's build up a bit of speed and get down a bit quicker, because we don't want to spend too much time, but you get to see the point. I mean, it's huge. Oh crap, I just died, didn't I? And we're back, and I certainly didn't just die in an horrific hang gliding accident. Oh, bloody slime. Yeah, ignore that latest death thing over there. Right, okay, back into the gaff. Elevator system all the way up to the top, and over here we've got the Devil's Kitchen. I went for this hell theme with this build. I'm not sure where it came. It's probably because I started building the place out in netherrack and then, you know, just went down that line. But this is the Devil's Kitchen, and it's quite possibly the most horrific thing I've ever built in Minecraft. Yes, folks, it's pink. It's everywhere pink. We've got a basic setup here with all the shelves. This is pretty much like a production line with the relevant tools for making all the bits and bobs to eventually end up making supreme pizzas, which is what I've been mostly living off. I've got another little setup over here which makes peanut and jelly sarnies. I love this stuff. These agriculture units, if you want to call them that. They look wonderful. They're great for a kitchen, and I have not got a clue how to use any of them, but they look nice. Out here we've got the garden. Got some pumpkins, melons, grapes. Well, that's candleberries. These are scallion. Yep. And if you look at this sort of layout that I've got, you know, with the with sprinklers on a 9x9 layout, that's what I've done with almost all the agriculture in the game, and I've been gradually collecting stuff. So just we'll have a wander around the first level, but I won't do the subsequent ones. So, you know, we've got barley, rice, vanilla potatoes, these are soybeans, tomatoes, peanut. I had this little underwater section because I hit the sea, or well, it's not quite the sea, it's more like a river system where I live. Peanut butter. I think this looks cool, having it underwater. I might do something with underwater on the next build, I'm not sure yet. Bell peppers, onions, vanilla wheat, spice leaves, what berries are these? Blackberries, raspberries I think? No, cranberries. These are raspberries, aren't they? Yeah. Bit of corn, bit of rye, oats, and I think we're back round to the barley. And this sort of layout that sort of goes all the way round the base, I've used on the next layer down as well. You know, got bamboo and stuff. I think I've pretty much got all the crops in the game. And again, on this level, there's like 3 levels plus that little bit by the kitchen. You know, to get all the different crops, and you certainly won't starve in this place, which is, I guess, sort of. Talking of starving, let's have a pizza. Nom nom nom. Sort of the part of the point of the mod pack. This is the source of all our power. I think. Oh, I did count the other night, but I've forgotten. I think I've got over 400 magmatic engines in this grid, and there's a reason for that. We need lots and lots of power. So I'll just come down level. Actually, I won't go there quite yet. Just over this side, we've got the dining hall. If we want to entertain guests, so you can sit down. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, if we want to have a good chinwag or anything. Certainly nothing whatsoever to do with the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones, and could have been a little bit more creative, but I just plonked down some pieces because this was the last thing that I built. Wasn't particularly being inspiring. I was thinking about like having different meals on every single one, but that would have just taken ages, and just for the effect of that. At least the food doesn't bug out on the tables like it did last time with the texture pack, where the food was rotating round and round and round. I do love these chandeliers. I only came across these about a fortnight ago. I think they look awesome, really nice, and got this sort of drop down thingies going on. So there's one thing that I did do this time, which I didn't do on the last server, and it's this blood magic. Never ever experimented or tried with this mod at all before. This is, I think, a level 4. It's not the final level, which has beacons and stuff, which I probably wouldn't. I don't know if it would have worked, given that we're underground and they can't see the sky. But if anyone does know whether they would still work and it would become a level 5, then let me know. So yeah, experimented with blood magic this time. Just the one night, I thought, oh, I'll have a little bit of a look, and started, and then ended up building this thing. Actually, I quite enjoy that as a mod pack. especially as it gives you this thing, which, well, we can't really show because we're going to hit the ceiling, the glass ceiling, but is sort of a bit like flight. And talking of beacons, if we come down here, this is where it all happens. Here's 4 top-level beacons, and well, you can see the green. That is blocks made of ender, so ender blocks. And I think that probably took about 600 ender pearls to make. It's all underneath the floor, you can't get to it. But yeah, there's a huge ender block pyramid underneath there, which probably took about 600 ender pearls to make. Talking of like different mods, I know in the last server I talked about wanting to learn Thermcraft 4 because I know how to use Thermcraft 3, and basically this is as far as I got. Yes, I completely failed once again to learn Thermcraft 4. Maybe on the next server, and the other mod that I was thinking about doing was mariculture, and I did absolutely nothing whatsoever with that either. However, I did learn a few bits and bobs in terms of updating my knowledge, although I'd used them before in other builds like on Feed the Beast Ultimate. So I learnt some of the more updated stuff on ME networks and that in applied energistics. This is our main source of all our inventories. I did have it all in like barrels and stuff before, but I just integrated it all together, so you know we've got a fair bit in terms of our resources and the stuff that we collected, and a lot of it has come from here. I did bits in Mine Factory Reloaded that I've never done before, so we got the mining lasers, got 2 of those. They're the ones that consume most of the power from that lot up there. Bits and bobs around here. Late in the day, only like a couple of days ago, I had a little bit of a play with forestry again. Again, I used to use forestry quite a lot, but not since Feed the Beast Ultimate, and made a bit of ethanol. That's just an experiment for potential future server stuff that I might do. So, and then we've got like the mega smeltery, which if we just go over here a bit, underneath here, because obviously this required a huge amount of sear bricks to make. So it's all secluded underneath here, there isn't any access, but this underneath the flooring here is a system that will make us infinite cobblestone, which all go into that barrel, and whenever we need it we can just turn it on and off. It's obviously off at the moment because we've built the smeltery and we don't need any more. And in here we just got, you know, these are a couple of metals that I don't have automatically tapped off, but the whole system, it took quite a while to get to work, because there was a bit of a glitch where the pipes couldn't understand the difference between iron and invar, and for ages I couldn't get an automated smeltery. That was the ultimate goal, an automated smeltery. But now this is, anything you throw in it, it's automated. You know, you just got to knock it to the bottom, boom, out it comes. You haven't got to worry about it. It gets pulled out, bang, into the ME network, sorted. Nothing else to do, apart from, you know, from time to time flicking up and down on these to put the right stuff at the bottom. And over here, this sort of started as a little bit of an offshoot and then got bigger and bigger. Originally it was I put it here to put a few of these guys, villagers in. So I guess it is a bit like a prison, which probably isn't very nice, but at least I've not been killing them or sacrificing them or anything like that. You know, they're cool, although they're a bit noisy. And then it sort of morphed into a bit of a magic section, so I've got the brewing stands, all the ingredients, you know, for making all the potions. And even though they've been in like vanilla Minecraft for, well, virtually since the start, then I've never bothered brewing any potions, but doing the blood magic I really needed healing potions, so for the first time I actually got round to do... What are you doing there? Hello? Hello, Mr. Zomble. What are you doing there? Now if I hit him with a scythe, I'm going to kill the villager, you know, because it's got... what can I kill him with? Spade. Okay, goodbye. Right, so a few bit of the essence berries over here. in one of the mod updates, the little grate that you could put on, the XP drain gate, got nerfed, I think. So we did have it for a time, but we ain't got it no more. Got a few nether warts and ender lilies growing over here. Not really needed ender lilies for a source of ender pearls, because obviously, you know, the amount that I used to just do that beacon, there's no way we'd have got it off like 4 plants there, and I got another one around the corner up there. So I needed a really good way of making lots of ender pearls. These are all magic books on bookshelves here, yeah, and bits and bobs. But if we go up here, this is the source of all our. Oh god, this is the source of all the ender pearls. I'm not sure. No, I don't really feel that I should be. Screw it. Let's open it. This is all redstone wired up, so that when you open it, a light comes on, which doesn't completely deactivate the spawners, but puts enough in to suppress spawning a fair bit. But some will still spawn. And see, there you go. Cool. And they're just all automatically killed by the grinder. We've got plenty of power in there to supply it, and that's where we'll be getting the mob essence. And in here, if you saw the terracotta army, it was just something to do with all the stuff that this generates, because we just generate so much diamond armour off this lot. And there you go, we've got 5 stacks and a bit of ender pearls. Just in here, we've got all our ore berries. This is quite young. Not really bothered with that really as a source of metals, given the amount that we get off other sources. If you look up here, these are 4 stacks of gas tiers, and okay, there's another stack just on the end because I ran out of space. Gas tiers for a while really caused me a problem trying to get hold of them, and in the end I spent probably about 3 hours in the nether trying to find a gas, because they're really, really rare. And I had one safari net, a reusable one, and this size room, I had to remodel the room. When I was first using it to spawn, I think it was pigs at the time, it worked, but for the size of the gas, I had to rebuild it and expand it out a bit. It's got, what's it got in the moment? Cow at the moment. But that's the auto spawner. And obviously I needed a slaughterhouse for the pink slime to get the laser drills up and running, or the pre-chargers for the laser drills. That's all turned off at the moment. Got a few remnants, but in here we've got all the safari nets, so gas tiers, that is the most important. That's where we got all those gas tiers from. We managed to just get one gas in a safari net, and then obviously, because gas tiers are the integral or most difficult element to get to make safari nets. Once we got that, we killed all them gas, we made a load of these, and anything we want, you know, skeleton, that's actually with the skeletons, that will produce if it's set to exact copy. And that gave us all the stuff, all the necrotic bones for making heart containers that we needed, and also the wither skeleton skulls for spawning a load of withers to get all the beacons set up and everything. I think I've still got a number of have I got a number of nether stars? Yeah, I've got a couple left. So yeah, we got that. And I'm just thinking, is there anything else left really to show on this build? I think that's about it now. Yeah. So it's then to another server, and we built another smeltery. Good night.